Solve means to work out the valued letter. In this case, I'm solving for the letter x. As I've got a fraction on the left-hand side, we never like dividing in mathematics. The opposite divide by 3 is to multiply both sides of our equation by 3. On the left-hand side, we know that multiplying and dividing by 3 are the opposite, so they'll cancel, and that will leave us just with the numerator, which in this case is 7, and in single brackets x minus 1. On the right-hand side, as I'm multiplying by 3 and I've got two terms, that's the same as having single brackets, so I'm going to have 3 multiplied by in single brackets x plus 5. Expand the single bracket on the left-hand side of my equation. I multiply the term directly outside the single bracket by each term directly inside. Here 7 times x will give us 7x, and 7 times negative 1 will give us negative 7. On the right-hand side, I've got another single bracket. Expanding out the single bracket, whatever's directly outside, I multiply by each term directly inside the single bracket. Here 3 times x will give us 3x, and 3 times 5 will give us plus 15. As I'm solving for x, I currently have x on both sides of our equation. Therefore, I need all my x terms to be on one side, and my number terms to be on the other side. As I've got more positive x on the left-hand side, as I've got positive 7x, whereas I've only got positive 3x on the right, it makes more sense to bring the x's to the left and my number terms to the right. Hence, the opposite of add 3x, therefore, is to subtract 3x on both sides of our equation. On the left-hand side, I'm going to have 7x take away 3x, which will give us 4x. I've still got the negative 7. On the right-hand side, I know that 3x take away 3x will cancel, and I'm just left with positive 15. As I've now got the x terms on the left, therefore the number terms on the right, therefore the opposite of minus 7 is to add 7 to both sides. Therefore on the left-hand side I'm left with just the 4x, because I know that negative 7 add 7 will cancel, and on the right-hand side 15 add 7 will give us 22. Well, 4x in algebra means 4 multiplied by x, and the opposite of multiply by 4 is to divide both sides by 4, as I want to get x by itself. Well, 4 over 4 will cancel to leave a single x, and the right-hand side 22 divided by 4. Well, as we're dividing by 4, I can half the top and half the bottom. That will simplify down to give us 11 over 2. And 11 divided by 2 will simplify to give us 5.5